Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Candy's Cozy Couch. My name is Candace, and my nickname is Candy. That's how I came up with a really spacey name. That's right, I called it Spacey. Why, you ask? Because tonight's story, we're going to be talking about planets again. And the planets are in space. So I just figured I would throw that out there. But first, we gotta do the checklist. Come on, doggy. Now, one doggy sleep, and he keep leaning on my side. Go ahead and sleep and quit. Anyway, Bear is with me. So, let's shake some fails. It's time for the checklist. 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 Just like this. Checklist. There we go. All right, time for the checklist. All that ring-a-ling, shake. Now we done. Hush. Shh. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Did you guys have an awesome day today? Check. Did you do something fun, exciting, different, new, amazing today? Check. Did you have a great dinner and your bellies are all full and satisfied? Check. And either before or after or during dinner, did you have conversation with your family? Check. What about that homework? Did you get that homework done? Did you get that homework done? Did you get that homework done? Check. How about the chores? Did you help out around the house? Keeping it clean, neat, and in order? Check. What else? All right. Did you pick out your PJs that you're going to wear for tonight? And did you also pick out your clothes for tomorrow so that you don't have to worry about doing that in the morning? Check. All right. Did you take a bath or a shower? Are you fresh and clean? Check. Did you dry off real well with a soft towel and put on lotion so your skin would be nice and smooth? Check. Did you brush your teeth? Are they shiny, gleamy, white? And did you floss them? And did you rinse out afterwards? Check. Did you wash your hair, brush your hair, comb your hair, wrap your hair, tie up your hair, do what you need to do with your hair? Check. What about those ears? Did you clean them? What about those nostrils? If you needed to, did you clean those too? Because sometimes we just need to blow our nose. Check. Did you take any nighttime medications or vitamins that you need? And that's up to your parents and doctors, of course. If you are doing that, please make sure you do it with supervision from your parents. Check. Let's see, what else did you take one last opportunity to pee or poo in the toilet before you go to bed? Because that way it won't interrupt your sleep, we hope. Check. Now, bathroom should be done. So did you turn on your night light so you can see where you're going? Check. And once you get back to that bedroom, boys and girls, is it clean? Is your room clean? If it's not, get it together. Keep your room clean before you go to bed. Check. Also, before you go to bed, make sure you have a bedtime story or a conversation or a chat or listen to your favorite songs or something that really helps you kind of transition into dreamland. So it makes guarantee that you'll sleep well, no nightmares. Absolutely not. Check. Did you give your I love yous, hugs, kisses, and smooches to your family members and pets that live with you? And of course, if anyone's visiting, like relatives or neighbors or your bestie friends, make sure you show them love as well. Check. Got a cuddle buddy? Check. I'm just trying to make sure I covered everything. I'm daydreaming, but not really. I'm just brainstorming, trying to figure out how to make sure I didn't leave anything up off the checklist. All right, I think we're all set with the checklist. So the final thing is, make sure that you say your prayers, boys and girls. Of course, if you did not say your prayers, please make sure that you do it before you drift off into dreamland. Check. And now, I'm kind of tired, but I'm going to make it through. our story for tonight. I'm still on the Dr. Seuss kick, and I see that this has got the PBS logo on it. It's the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that, and it's the Cat in the Hat learning series here, and there's no place like space. All about our solar system, and it's the revised edition. It's by Tish Rabe, illustrated by Aristides Ruiz or Aristides. Don't know how to pronounce that name. Do apologize if it doesn't seem right, because it's probably not. I'll just flip it over because I'm pretty sure at some point I've read that information on one of the backs of the books before. So let's go. There's no place like space. All right. There's no place like space. There it is. All right, let's find out about space. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There is no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Okay. All right. You think your mom won't mind? Well, come along, boys and girls. Jump in. Here we go. We will fly up so high. We can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see. What are we going to see? What do you think we're going to see? We're about to find out. And is this the thingamajigger? He's in the thingamajigger. The planets in our solar system. Yes, that's what I thought. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. Oh, it's going down then. Mercury's close to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. It is hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. On Venus, the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy, with no chance of rain. Look, it says today's weather on Venus, really, really hot. Really 900 degrees Fahrenheit, windy and dry. Oh no. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home and home to thing 1 and thing 2. You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is third from the sun. It is our planet Earth. Oh boy. All right. Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. Home, sweet home. The questions had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way, because we're spinning right with it right now every day. So I guess we just used to that, huh? You ever wonder that? I'm like, the Earth is spinning, how come we're not dizzy? Next, here's Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all other planets combined. Well, Jupiter's a big planet. Okay. Seems to me like we should live on Jupiter then, because it's bigger than Earth. Saturn has rings. It's so light. Who would think it could float in an ocean and not even sink? Who? What? Saturn, that's how we doing it? Float in the ocean and don't sink? Nice. A planet can have satellites that Surrounded, Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. Oh, okay. All right. We have seen all the planets. Now, here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Say Mallory, Mercury, Valerie, Venus, Emily, Earth, Mickles, Mars, Just, Jupiter, Saved, Saturn, Up, Uranus, 999, Nichols, Neptune. Okay, wait, so this is like Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Mickles, Just, Saved, Up, 999 nickels. And that spells out in letters MVEMJSUN, and it's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you name. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. Now, here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. It's star dot to dot. Use your imagination and you'll see big pictures we call constellations. A dog, the great bear, and Leo, the lion, Taurus, the bull, and a hunter, Orion. Oh, wow. Look. These are constellations. Those are conglomerates of stars, groupings of stars that if you trace them dot to dot, they make those shapes. A star in the sky may look small like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball and is hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star's called sun. I'm just going to say it because it's not on this page. I don't want to leave you guys in suspense. But if I turn the page, the sun. From the earth, it looks big. There is one reason why. It's the closest to earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard. Right this minute, 1,000,000 of our Earths could all fit right in it. Now, so therefore, the sun is probably the biggest star in the universe. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first, we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, reflects the sun's light. Look at that. Look at that. So the light that we see from the moon is actually a reflection from the sun. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a lunar rover. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing too wants to be one. In fact, so do I. Yes, indeed. Sounds like career goals to me, boys and girls. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go. Fly back up to the stars and take things 1 and 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky. Stand by. It might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something that's new. Oh, yeah. You gotta use it. And that is the end of tonight's story. The Cat in the Hat's Learning Library. Okay. That's it, boys and girls. There it is. That's tonight's story in a nutshell. Does it have you feeling spacey? I'm going to quit coming up with words and start using real ones. Anyway, boys and girls, well, now that gives you something really exciting to possibly dream about. But of course, you know, your dreams belong to one person, and that person is you. So I'm not about to be telling you what to dream about, but I'm going to tell you how to get there. If your checklist is done, please make sure you're in bed, all comfy, cozy, snug as a bug in a rug. You're tucked in tight, and your parents are come and give you goodnight kisses. And all you have to do after that is simply close your eyes. Whisper to yourself what you would like to dream about. It has nothing to do with my suggestions, not at all. But hopefully the story helps kind of get you there. But close your eyes, whisper to yourself what you like to dream about. Relax your body and just chill and just know that you're safe and sound and right where you need to be, and allow your body to float on into dreamland, I should say, so that you can dream your special dream. All right, boys and girls, go ahead and do that while I do this. Bye-bye. See you next time.